We're now joined in Studio IndieBio by Del Alfonso, the CEO of Harmony Baby Nutrition. Hi, Del.
Hey, Julie.
Nice to have you here. Now, I'd like to begin by asking you about the progress of developing your technology. You are making recombinant microbes that will express your human breast milk proteins. Where are you along that road?
Right. Julie, our microbes are quite ready. So they are already overexpressing the core proteins on breast milk we wanted. Next step is really finishing this optimization, and then we're going to be ready to produce Harmony proteins in a very large scale.
And there must be certain regulatory hurdles to get a product, especially into the baby market. Can you talk about what the challenges or the process is to get this approved to sell?
Sure. What we're doing is really engage with the regulatory agencies for now. And really understand all the concerns they have. Our experts actually, they're using a set of scientific tools to address every single concern the regulatory agency is pointing out in a way that we can avoid some pitfalls like down the road.
And how does your experience as an entrepreneur in the baby nutrition space help you know those hurdles?
It is really strong. So we're doing baby nutrition for over 15 years from lab to market. So lab scale testing, scale it up, regulatory, clinical trials, and customer service in this space. So that's really important when it comes to baby, to really understand that what goes beyond the technology and how we can really break into the market and make it thrive.
And in the film, you mentioned 22 million babies who are allergic to cow's milk formula every year. Can you talk about that from the market point of view?
Sure. Every year, we got over 22 million formula allergic babies, and that's a lot. Those babies will be consuming hypoallergenic formulas, and we're spending something like $9 billion. And keep in mind that one single baby will be consuming about 12 formulas per month. That costs like $5,000 per month per year for a family, and that's like a really heavy burden.
So how will you break into this space with your new formula?
We need experts, like credible experts. So if you have an allergic baby at home and going through this, is a really hard time. So you need someone that can come to you, like Dr. Tori from Harvard, one of the top experts we have on board, to come to you and show you, listen, that's a product for a baby. It's allergy-free, mirrors breast milk. That's your solution. It's quite priceless.
Can you tell us about the IP strategy that you have to protect your technological innovation as well?
Sure. Our first step was doing a deep dive on the freedom to operate analysis to make sure that we are not stepping in someone else's patents. And after that, we file a patent of the final product. It's a composition matter patent of a baby formula with human breast milk proteins. They're really, really strong, because even if you come in with a different process, you can't literally step on Harmony's technology.
And one final question, Del. What are you fundraising, and how are you going to use that in order to get your product into the hands of parents that need it?
Right. We're raising $1.8 million for a very important milestone, get the GRAS status. That means producing Harmony proteins in a large scale several times and doing all the regulatory steps to really be able to change this game and change the status quo. Now we have technology, we have people, and we don't need to provide cow's milk formulas for human babies anymore. And I know this also in a very personal level, because after this 15 years doing baby nutrition, I also have a 2 years old that was a cow's milk allergic baby. So it's time for this. Harmony's in here to really change the quality of baby nutrition, bring baby nutrition for something really close to breast milk.
I'd like to thank you, Del, for coming here and speaking with us at Studio IndieBio today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, it's a great pleasure.
Now, if you in our investor audience would like to talk about this baby nutrition revolution with Del, go ahead and book time directly with him using those links down below. Stay tuned, because we are going to be talking about some of the hot biotech trends with the IndieBio New York team. But first, I'd like to introduce our next company that is changing the way that we light the world. This is Nyoka Design Labs.